Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavaraj Koluche, welcome you all for the next semester, that is, sixth semester. Because of COVID 19 crisis in India, as per the guidelines from the government of Karnataka and Rani Chennamma University, your fifth semester examinations have finished and you were supposed to start with the project work, but because of this COVID crisis your project work has been put on hold, and as per the instructions from the university we are beginning with the online classes for sixth semester. As you all are well versed with the semester system and the curriculum of the course, now for your sixth sem you all will be having the six subjects and one among them will be your project work. So let us begin now. The first subject would be company law and secretarial practice, which consists of 4 credits or 80 marks and 20 marks as internal. Then second subject is international business management. Again it is of 80 marks and 20 marks internal. Then services management, 80 marks and 20 marks. Then general specialization, that is hospitality and tourism management, will be there. And fifth subject is your specialization, whichever specialization you all have opted, finance, HR or marketing, whatever you all have opted in the previous semester, same subject would be continued with your specialization. And lastly, that is sixth subject is of your project work for 100 marks, that is 80 and 20. Now for your sixth semester, the first subject, that is company law and secretarial practice, is the subject which I will be dealing with. This subject, that is subject code 601, company law and secretarial practice. This subject is like your business law only, wherein rules, law and the basic components or concepts of company law and what are the duties or what exactly a secretary does in a company will be explained to you all with this syllabus. Let us begin with the introduction and the contents of the syllabus. Today we will be discussing only about the content and basic concepts of the syllabus. The first chapter is of introduction to companies. In this chapter we will be discussing the basic components about the company, that is the meaning of the company, definition of the company, features of the company, types of the companies. Previous year the question paper had 3 questions out of this concept itself, that is meaning of the company, types of the company and definition of the company. These 3 questions were being asked in the previous year's question paper. The next we will be discussing the difference between the public and private company. What is the difference between both these two types of companies? Again, a question may come for your 10 marks about differentiate between the public and private company. And lastly, from first module, conversion of private companies into public company and vice versa. How we can convert the public company into private and a private company into public, that we will be discussing. Then theoretically we might have studied the meaning and other things of the company, but we should know what exactly the procedure of forming a company. That is why the second module is being framed in such a way that it will explain us what is the process of formation of a company. So in this module we will be discussing formation of a company, steps in formation of a company, then promoter, Meaning of promoter, who is a promoter, legal position of a promoter, what legal responsibilities, duties and powers a promoter has, we will be discussing. Then while starting a company, we require a certain set of basic documents. Those basic documents we will be studying here, that is the prospectus while issuing shares, then meaning, contents of that, then types of prospectus, memorandum of association, article of association, table A, meaning, content, and the most important thing is alteration of these things. Then certification of incorporation, meaning and importance. How we can get the, for how we can start the company, how we can form the company legally, what are the steps, stages, documents required while starting the company. These things we will be discussing. After that, we have to discuss the basic concepts like doctrine of ultra vires, then constructive notice, indoor management, and lifting of corporate veil. All these things we will be discussing in the second module, that is formation of company. Third module onwards, we begin with the basic concepts of a company secretary. In each and every company there will be a company secretary. What does that mean? All those things we will be studying, that is company secretary meaning, then the meaning of company secretary, then the qualification of company secretary, appointment of a company secretary, role of company secretary, what are the roles of a company secretary, then rights, duties and liabilities of the company secretary. These are the things we will be discussing in third module of our subject, that is company law and secretarial practice. Fourth module is about company management, how we manage the company, who all are involved in managing the company, what are the qualifications of that person, how the persons will be appointed to manage the company. All these basic things we will be discussing. That is director, what do you mean by director, qualifications and disqualifications, appointment of a director, remuneration and removal of a director, then director, legal position of a director's agent, trustee, then managing partners, etc. Then types of directors, full time, part time, independent, interested directors, and minimum and maximum number of directors required, and woman director on the board, and managing director and key persons. Then another most important thing is directors, powers, duties and liabilities. Here this module is also very important from viewpoint of examination, because from this module 1 or 2 questions will be coming for your 10 marks. Then last module, that is company meetings. Here meaning of meeting, requisites of a valid meeting, when we call a meeting as a valid meeting, when a meeting is not valid, all these basic concepts we will be discussing. The next, kinds of meetings, that is annual general meeting, extraordinary meeting, then general meeting, board meeting, then the meeting, class meetings and creditors. Then next, the documents required for a meeting, that is agenda, sense of meeting, resolution, types of resolution, then drafting of a notice and agenda, how a notice is being drafted for an say AGM. Then minutes, after the meeting the minutes will be written, that is what does it mean, types of minutes, precautions to be taken while drafting the minutes, drafting of minutes. Then last but very important, that is chairman, meaning of chairman, qualification and qualities of a chairman, role of a chairman in conducting companies, meetings, etc. So these are the things which we have to study from our subject, that is company law and secretarial practice. This subject consists of 80 marks, and for this subject you all can refer the books written by the various authors like Professor S.S. Yankanchi and S.Y. Kattimani, then Companies Act by Government of India, then Secretarial Practice by S.G. Kulkarni and others, then Secretarial Practice by M.C. Kuchal, and Company Law by Avtar Singh. These are the textbooks which you all can refer and start studying. Although I will be giving notes for this subject, along with that you all will be if you all can refer these books. So with this introductory class I will stop here. And one most important thing, attendance we are supposed to send to the university on day-to-day basis. So after watching this video completely on our YouTube page, you should comment your name and registration number in the comment box, so that the views and the comments will be tallied, and based upon that the attendance will be submitted to the university. With this we shall stop here. One request, I request everybody to stay home, stay safe, follow the SOP given by the government of Karnataka, and protect yourself and community from the spread of COVID-19 diseases. Wear mask, wash your hands properly, and try avoiding to visit the places where crowd is there. Maintain physical distancing, wear mask, and take care of your health. Thank you. Good day.